Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhamad Azril Ikmal bin Zulkifli. My number ID is 2019445326 and this is my partner. What's your name?
My name is Muhamad Amin Iqhwan bin Muhammad Zakir Hilmi. For my metric number is 2019016.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about chemical substances that called formaldehyde. Okay, let's go into it. Okay, so Amin, what is formaldehyde?
Okay, formaldehyde, which is CH2O, or also known as methylene oxide, methanol, formalin, and methyl aldehyde, is a precursor to most of the complex compound and materials. And in fact, as part of cell metabolism, all life forms such as human, plants, animals, and other than that, naturally produce formaldehyde.
Okay.
Okay, Azril, can you
Yes.
explain to me the uses of formaldehyde?
So formaldehyde can be used in many ways, including healthcare, agriculture, food processing, automobile, and most importantly in building and construction. This shown that formaldehyde is important to us. In building and construction industry, formaldehyde was used as a resin to manufacture of composite and engineered wood products. The utilization of formaldehyde-based resin in wood products enable forest resources can be used continuously without producing a lot of waste. And then formaldehyde also was used as fungicides and bactericides in agriculture industry. It was used for the counter-reaction as well as the treatment of every one of those plants. Usually there are 3 plants where they use the formaldehyde based on the stages of the disease and the kind of the plant. Okay, and then formaldehyde also can be used as a cleaning agent. Most of the cleaning solution was made from formaldehyde, and it is including the dishwashing liquids, fabric softener, car shampoo and waxes, carpet cleaning shampoo and waxes, carpet cleaning agent, and also shoe care agents. So we go to the routes of entry. Okay, Amin, proceed.
Okay, I will explain to you about the routes of entry. Okay, based on research, inhalation is one of the most cases recorded when it comes to formaldehyde. Okay, when you inhale air containing formaldehyde, most of the formaldehyde is immediately separated in the cells covering your respiratory tract and inhale out at elevated levels, and formaldehyde enter your blood. Okay, next, other than that, it can enter ingestion, which is some foods and water contain formaldehyde, and because of that, formaldehyde can enter your digestive tract easily when you consume them. Okay, lastly, it can also enter through dermal contact, as when you are working and come from the contact with it. There will be small amount of formaldehyde enter through your skin.
Okay. Okay, I mean, we already know the routes of entry of formaldehyde into the human body. So I want to know what is the effects to health if someone exposed to the formaldehyde too much?
Okay, for the formaldehyde also can cause inflammation or any other adverse effects to the respiratory system because it is a respiratory irritant. It can also make someone to have difficulties in breathing, chest pain, nose and throat irritation, cough and shortness of breath. Okay, not only human but animals are also getting affected by formaldehyde, which is formaldehyde also can affect animal ability to breathe, and it will cause an extinction of the animal species. And it also affect aquatic animals also, which they can get some effects when a fish being exposed to a large quantity of formalin. It will damage their gills and will be having an alteration in their mucous effect and mucous cells. Lastly, formaldehyde also give effect to the environment, which is when formaldehyde emitted to the air, it is quickly broken down to form formic acid and carbon monoxide, which is both of these chemicals are the components of from acid rain.
So formaldehyde also dangerous for us, right? Actually,
Yes. Okay, for your part, Azril, can you explain to me for the PEL of formaldehyde?
Okay, we as hygiene student, we as a safety student, we must know what is PL. So basically, PL is a permissible exposure limit for every substance, for every chemical substances that are hazardous to health. So the most important part about safety management of formaldehyde is their permissible exposure limit. According to Occupational Safety and Health Use and Standard of Exposure of Chemical Hazardous to Health Regulation 2000, the ceiling limit for formaldehyde airborne concentration is 0.3 ppm. And then while in the OSHA standard, Title 29 of the Code of Federal Regulation CFR Part 1910.01048, the 8 hours time weighted average TWA for formaldehyde is 0.75 parts per million, and short term exposure limit is 2 ppm for below 15 minutes. Okay, actually it's a quite high and we must obey the PEL. We must obey the PEL.
Okay, Azril, we already know the effect that came from formaldehyde. Can you explain to me the control measure for formaldehyde?
Okay, Amin. Do you want to know? The control measure for formaldehyde is quite easy. First, we need to have a proper ventilation system in every factory that are handling the formaldehyde, as it can traverse in the form of airborne contaminants. Other than that, wearing a correct PPE is a must while handling a chemical. For workers who work with formaldehyde in any form of it should wear a face mask which cover their nose and mouth, which are in the air, and avoid formaldehyde from enters their body through inhalation and ingestion. Next, workers should wear a protective clothes to avoid substances will not directly touch their skin, where their skin allow the absorption of the chemicals into their bodies. And then we have, as stated below, formaldehyde contains in the wood product which makes our home, this is our product, is actually hazardous place. So in order to reduce the exposure towards formaldehyde, an exhaust fan as well as keeping the humidity of the house at the lowest comfortable setting is a must. Then choosing a correct furniture also affect the environment in the house, because not every wood product was made by urea formaldehyde glue. So yeah, that is the control measure for formaldehyde. Okay.
Okay, as a conclusion, even though formaldehyde is good, but it also can be dangerous to our health, also to the animals and environment. As long as we practice the safety steps stated, we can still use the benefits of formaldehyde without having any worries about the consequences of it.
Yeah. And also we need to follow the PEL so that we can create a safe environment at the workplace. So workers do not need to worry about the side effect to them. Okay, that's all from us. Bye bye.
Bye.